How's it going, everybody? Pozermobil here, bringing you some absolute bangers that are all on sale on the PlayStation Store for the Autumn Adventures sale that runs through September 24th. As usual, I've scoured this sale for all the full games, game bundles, and premium editions that are at the lowest price they've been in recent history, and are at least a 70 on OpenCritic. So if that sounds like the kind of video you want to see, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss my coverage of any new sales that Sony puts out. I'm trying to get to 10K by the end of the year, so every bit helps. Alright, that's enough yapping from me, let's get into the video. For $2.39, Six Souls is a charming pixel art platformer where adventurer Jack and his loyal dog Butch venture into the mysterious, long-abandoned Clifford Castle, determined to uncover the fate of the vanished Clifford family and reveal its hidden secrets. You'll leap through more than 80 handcrafted levels spread across 8 distinct areas, dodge traps, collect hidden items, and cleverly swap between Jack and Butch to solve puzzles that require teamwork and timing, all while meeting a cast of quirky and memorable castle residents. Dynamic boss fights, tight platforming challenges, and rewarding exploration combined with simple but satisfying mechanics to keep the adventure feeling fresh and engaging throughout its short runtime. It's a 73 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and only about an hour to platinum. For $2.49, Epic Chef is a story-driven cooking adventure with life sim farming and crafting elements, where you play as Zest, a hopeful newcomer aiming to become the most celebrated chef in Ambrosia. You'll grow your own ingredients, build machinery, and experiment with a dynamic recipe creation system that rewards flavor synergy, dish properties, and clever combinations as you craft thousands of unique meals. Epic chef battles pit your culinary creations against rival cooks with varying tastes, while sauces and strategy let you influence the judges and claim victory in tense, hilarious competitions. It's a 71 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $1.99, The Solitaire Conspiracy is a stylish, tactical solitaire adventure where Protego, the world's top spy agency, has fallen, and only you can command its scattered crews to save the world. Guided by analyst Jim Ratio, voiced by Greg Miller, you'll master the unique powers of each spy crew, using clever strategy and precise card placement in a cyberpunk tale of intrigue where trust is scarce. Beyond the cinematic campaign, you can dive into skirmish for endless play, tackle the intense countdown survival mode, or compete on daily hotspot leaderboards for fresh challenges every day. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 8 hours to platinum. For $4.58, Children of Morta Complete Edition is an action RPG with roguelite elements, where you guide the Bergson family, 7 distinct heroes, through procedurally generated dungeons to fight back the spreading corruption. You'll hack and slash across dungeons and caves, level up each family member with unique skills, and experience a touching, story-driven journey that explores themes of love, sacrifice, and unity while unlocking powerful upgrades and abilities. This edition bundles all DLC, adding new characters like Yajoj, Majoj, and Apan, cosmetic skins, relics, charms, a pet shelter system, new events, and the Family Trials mode for randomized dungeon runs and experimental builds. It's an 83 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 18 hours to platinum. For $1.79, A Juggler's Tale is a cinematic puzzle platformer where Abby, a marionette longing for freedom, escapes her circus cage and journeys through a war-torn medieval fairy tale world. You'll navigate raging rivers, sneak past bandits, and solve clever puzzles that creatively use Abby's strings to overcome traps and obstacles, all while evading the relentless cutthroat Tonda, who's never far behind. The lyrical narration of Puppet Master Jack and the folk-inspired soundtrack give the audience a storybook charm mixed with a somber tone, exploring themes of hope, trust, and destiny. It's a 71 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 2 hours to 100%, no platinum for this one. For $2.99, Centipede Recharged is a modern reimagining of the classic bug-blasting arcade shooter, updated with vibrant neon visuals, smooth controls, and a widescreen 16:9 field of play. You'll chase high scores in arcade mode, tackle 30 creative challenges that remix the gameplay in exciting ways, and experiment with a dozen power-ups like screen-clearing explosions, railguns, and time-slowing abilities. Local co-op lets you team up with a friend to blast waves of bugs, while Megan McDuffie's energetic original soundtrack keeps every run feeling fast and fresh. It's a 71 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 3 hours to platinum. For $4.99, Sniper Ghost Warrior Contracts 2 Ultimate Edition is the most challenging entry in the series, putting you in the boots of Raven, a contract assassin tasked with toppling a criminal syndicate in the modern Middle East, using extreme long-range sniping over a kilometer. You'll navigate 5 expansive maps with tactical stealth, close-quarters takedowns, and replayable contracts, using upgraded visuals, adaptive triggers, haptic feedback, and faster loading to make every shot on PS5 feel intense and precise. This edition bundles the Butcher's Banquet expansion, set in a lush but deadly new desert region, alongside multiple DLC packs full of unique weapons, skins, and equipment that expand your arsenal and personalization options. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $4.99, Tribes of Midgard is a vibrant survival action RPG for 1 to 10 players, where you craft legendary gear, build a thriving village, and journey through colorful, procedurally generated realms to stop Ragnarok. You'll gather resources by land and sea, level up your Viking Einherjar, chase chickens, raid dungeons, and face towering Jotnar and ancients in fast-paced combat that rewards smart dodges, timed blocks, and powerful rune builds. Survival Mode offers a slower-paced, customizable adventure, while Saga Mode is a thrilling time attack challenge that pushes you to defend Yggdrasil and unlock new classes, skills, and rewards. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $4.49, Metro Exodus is a story-driven first-person shooter where you escape the ruins of Moscow and journey across post-apocalyptic Russia, blending stealth, survival horror, and intense combat. You'll explore vast, non-linear environments, from irradiated wilderness to abandoned towns, scavenging for resources, crafting weapons, and navigating deadly encounters while following a gripping narrative inspired by Dmitry Glukovsky's novels that spans an entire year. The game's immersive world, dynamic weather, and atmospheric storytelling make each moment tense and memorable, combining exploration and action in a cinematic journey across spring, summer, autumn, and the depths of nuclear winter. It's an 83 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 45 hours to platinum. For $4.49, Saints Row the Third Remastered puts you in control of the 3rd Street Saints at the peak of their power, letting you wreak havoc across Steelport with outrageous freedom. You'll engage in over-the-top missions from skydiving tanks to calling satellite airstrikes on rival gangs, while exploring a fully remastered city with improved lighting, textures, shaders, and smooth 4K 60fps performance on PS5. Whether evading the Syndicate, building your criminal empire, or simply causing chaos, the game delivers a satirical, action-packed open-world experience filled with humor and madness. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 40 hours to platinum. For $4.99, Narita Boy is a neon-soaked action-adventure that casts you as a legendary pixel hero trapped in the digital kingdom, wielding the Techno Sword to battle the corrupt stallions and restore the realm. You'll explore hand-drawn, retro-inspired environments, solve puzzles, and confront surreal, fever dream enemies and epic bosses, all while uncovering the mysteries of the creator in the digital world. Synthwave beats and striking pixel art combine to deliver a stylish 80s-inspired journey full of intense combat, exploration, and narrative twists that blend reality and code. It's a 77 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 8 hours to platinum. For $1.99, Minute of Islands is a narrative-driven puzzle platformer where you play as Mo, a young mechanic tasked with repairing a world teetering on the brink of collapse. You'll explore handcrafted islands and dark labyrinths, using the powerful Omni Switch to manipulate machines, solve environmental puzzles, and uncover hidden secrets beneath the surface. A poetic story, brought to life by narrator Megan Gay, unfolds as you meet curious creatures, confront the remnants of an ancient race of giants, and face emotional choices that reveal the fragile beauty of the archipelago. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 6 hours to platinum. For $2.99, Werewolf the Apocalypse, Heart of the Forest is a narrative-driven adventure where you play as Maya, exploring her family history in Europe's last primeval wilderness while uncovering the clash between nature, technology, and greed. You'll make impactful choices, engage with rich lore from the World of Darkness universe, and experience the tension and freedom of a classic tabletop RPG adapted for digital play. Striking collage-style art blends hand-illustrated characters with real-world locations, creating an immersive, visual, and emotional journey that tests your moral compass and harnesses the power of rage. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $4.99, Monster Sanctuary is a Metroidvania-inspired adventure where you explore expansive lands, solve environmental puzzles, and traverse platforming challenges with the help of a growing roster of monsters. You'll collect, evolve, and train 111 unique creatures, each with their own skill trees, and build a strategic team capable of unleashing devastating combos in turn-based battles, while experimenting with synergies and formations to overcome tough enemies. Beyond the main adventure, you can test your skills in online PvP, tackle endurance challenges, and enjoy added replayability with optional randomizer, bravery, and permadeath modes for a fresh experience every run. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 40 hours to platinum. Alright, that's it for today's list, everybody. There's something here for every type of player, so be sure to check some of these out while the sale is still going on. From this set of games, I've played Metro Exodus and Saints Row III, so I can recommend each of those from personal experience. If you've played any of these already, drop your thoughts in the comments. Your insights help others find great games too, it's not just mine. As always, I want to thank all my channel members for their generous support, but to all you out there who watch, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff as well, thank you. You're the reason I'm still having fun making all these videos every day, and I'm genuinely grateful for each and every one of you out there. If you can spare $1 a month, you get early access to all my videos, and it helps me out more than you know. But I know times are tough out there, so all I do ask is if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with any new sales stuff that I put out. Leave a like and comment down below if you've got any of these platinums or plan on going for any of them.